Hello everybody, it's Casey here, back for a new reaction. So if you've been following my channel for a while now, then you may know that for the past few weeks here, I've been reacting to original animated short films. Many of them were suggested by all of you guys, which thanks again for all of your lovely suggestions. And speaking of which, this is actually a suggestion that was given to me quite a long time ago. I can't remember how long ago it was, like it was forever ago. Judging by the title of this video, you probably already know what it is, so whoever you are, if you're out there and you recognize that you're the one who suggested this to me, first off, thank you, and secondly, please leave a comment below so that I'll be able to pin the comment and be able to give you the credit for suggesting this to me. As you've probably noticed, there's a lot of things on my list that's just taken me forever to get to, but finally we're knocking another one off the list today. And apparently this one is another one that comes to us all the way from Canada, which a few videos back you may remember me reacting to this rather famous animated short called The Cat Came Back. That one was actually very famous for airing on this show that I'm pretty sure it's either Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network, but I'm pretty certain it was Cartoon Network that I remember seeing this on. But there was this cartoon show called Oh Canada, which if you guys ever remember like the What a Cartoon show, I'm trying to remember, I think Nickelodeon, it was Oh Yeah Cartoons. I think Disney Channel had Shorty McShort Shorts. It seems like every major cartoon channel back in the day had their own version of like a variety show where they would just take these random short films from like wherever, like all over the place, and kind of just compile them together. They take maybe 2 or 3 shorts and just play them, and that would be like their half-hour episode for that show. And this was another one of them. I remember Oh Canada playing, I think, later at night on Cartoon Network, I think. There was quite a few shorts from that, like way back in the day, that I remember. Maybe if I can try and find them on YouTube, I may react to them at some point. Or if you guys out there remember any of those shorts, if you remember watching them, if you can find them for me or at least know the titles of them, please leave a comment so I can react, because The Cat Came Back was like really the only one that I clearly remembered, and it definitely holds up. You can go and see my reaction to that if you click on the channel here and go through the playlist. So I'm pretty sure this may be another one that aired on that show. I could be wrong, but at least from what I can see here, I think it's from the same company or publishing company that also brought us The Cat Came Back. So I am fairly certain that there's a high chance that this could have aired on Oh Canada. So we're about to get into it here, but thanks to your suggestions today, I'm going to be reacting to this 10-minute short film called Get a Job. And at least according to the person who uploaded this, I have nothing else here. It doesn't say anything about who made this or anything. I guess hopefully there'll be some end credits that can tell us. But this was uploaded quite a while ago, and the only information I have that I'm going on is, what's worse than being unemployed and having to look for work? I don't know, cartoon, you tell me. But yeah, that's literally all the more clue I have to go on. So this is about 10 minutes long, so without further ado, let's just get right into it. So here we go. This is from Canada, Get a Job. Alright, ready? 3, 2, 1, play. Yep, National Film Board of Canada. I was right. Oh, I know this song. Bow, sha-da-da-da, sha-da-da-da-da, bow, sha-da-da-da, sha-da-da-da-da, yep, bum, 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 get a job. This is like from the 50s. Oh, they even animated them like the 50s. They look like greasers. Get a job. Get a job. Da-da-da-da. Sha-da-da-da-da. Ba-oo. Sha-da-da-da. Sha-da-da-da-da. Ba-oo. Sha-da-da-da. Sha-da-da-da-da. Ba-oo. Sha-da-da-da. Sha-da-da-da-da. Yep. Bum, 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 bum. Get a job. I think I remember back in the day when I did like a school report about life in the 1950s, and I remember listening to this song when I listened to like songs from back in the day. Uh-oh.
What the HE double hockey sticks is going on here?
John, I'm leaving.
Leaving?
Here are my keys. Here are my credit
You
cards.
can't leave. Look, I'll change, Mary. I've tried to get a job.
I'm sorry, John, but I have to live my own life. I need my own career. I have to be me.
You!
Goodbye, John.
No, you can't go.
Let go, John.
No!
Let go of my leg, John.
Dude.
Let go.
Dude, it's over.
Stand up and be a man.
Oh, believe me, I've tried. But
What?
Me.
But I need my freedom.
Oh, yeah, you're
Did we just
free.
get Inception? Like,
But when I want
he's...
to be
Is he dreaming or is he... What?
You're stopping me from being me.
Okay.
Mary, what about the kids?
They're your responsibility now. I need breathing space. I have to find out who I am.
Unemployed, out of work, at your wit's end? You from JTEL. Get a job. 25 big working hits, 25 original stars. Need a job? Here's how to get it. Hear great hits like Teen Foreman, Work Around the Clock, Water Cooler Blues, and You Gotta Have a Plan.
You gotta have a plan so you know what to do. You gotta have a plan that's suitable for you. You gotta have a plan so you know who to call. If you don't have a plan, you know it all.
Man, whoever animated this, they were clearly fans of like that rubber hose animation from like nowadays. If any of you out there are fans of like the video game Cuphead, like this is what they got the inspiration from.
Resume, tell them who you are. Personality, resume, tell them what you've done.
This pretty much is what it's like getting a job, although not as fun.
Your resume, your resume, your resume.
Yeah, if these companies are even lucky enough to look at your resume.
You got some choices now, don't delay. Number one, whoa, you should be phoning honey. Number two, whoa, you should be mailing baby. Number three, whoa, you should be listening for that call.
2 o'clock today?
For that
Sure.
call. 2 o'clock, whoa, put on your best hats, honey. 2 o'clock, whoa, you want to looking funny. 2 o'clock, whoa, you'll soon be making money. If you take the long proper attitude.
Whoa. Whoever made this was definitely a fan of like 50s doo-wop, like not just in the songs but just in all of like the character designs here. You noticed all the cars going down the street are all like old cars. They're not like new ones at all. Ooh.
Been here long?
Yeah, this is what some interviews can feel like.
Mr. Bob Dog. Mr. Bob Dog.
Yes, that's me.
I have to wonder if any kids did watch this back in the day, like caught this on TV like late at night. Is this what made kids frightened to grow up and be an adult? just watching stuff like this, if they thought that this is what adulthood was gonna be like. I mean, granted, to its credit, yeah, I guess some of it is, but like, I have my own thoughts there. We'll get to it at the end. What is happening? Have you guys ever seen that Daffy Duck cartoon that was like the Dick Tracy parody? That looked just like a scene from that. If I can find the clip, I'll have to play it for comparison. Where he's like, huh, Batman! Neon Noodle! That's what that reminded me of.
I gotta show more confidence. I gotta show initiative. I gotta be more aggressive. Yeah, that's it. Nobody's gonna hire a wimp. I gotta sell myself. Yeah, sell. I hear you're looking for someone. Well, where do I start? But I can tell you right now, I don't do overtime, and I don't do shift work. Understand? Sit down. Say, this is a swell joint. Nice desk. Hey, do I get my own secretary? Oh, how many weeks vacation? Yeah, how many coffee breaks? Is there water in the cooler on this floor? Say, hey, can I have your job? Yeah, you look kind of old. Say, what do you...
Too much confidence, dude. You want to be confident, but you don't want to be aggressive. Yep. Yep, don't want to be don't want to come off as too desperate either.
Who put out the lights? Hey, where am I? Help!
Hey, buddy, can you spare a couple of bucks?
No. Actually, I'm unemployed.
Unemployed?
Unemployed? Dwayne, this guy's unemployed.
No, I'm not.
You must be a bum.
Yeah, a bum.
No, I'm not a bum. I'm trying to get
This
a job.
poor guy.
You guys, come on now.
Well, at least his guy's trying.
Hey, wait a second. Is he qualified?
Yes, let's see his resume.
Get off my back, you guys. It's not fair. I really want...
A job? A job?
What are you looking at? I like to work. No, I want a job. I would work if you found me a job. I could do it. I know I would.
And how much is that true in real life? How many people have you encountered that they talk about wanting money and everything, but then they don't really actually work for it? Oh, he was having a dream. Okay, when that showed up at the screen at the beginning on the TV, I was like, see exactly. I'm like, is he having a dream? I was like, so yeah, it was, sorta.
Hello? What? I got it. I got the job? Wow, really? You mean you like my resume? And the interview was okay? Really? Great! I'll see you tomorrow, 9 o'clock sharp. Thanks a lot. Bye, Dad.
After all that, it's like he's gonna work for his dad. Is my resume okay? Was the interview great? Sure, thanks, Dad. By the Silhouettes, Get a Job, the song, yeah. That was probably the funniest joke in this, was just that last line. Thanks, Dad. Al Simmons. Well, definitely, here's our credits. I wonder what happened to all these people, if they went on to, like, like work on other TV shows or anything. I'd have to look up some of their names and see like if there was other films that they made. But okay, yeah, that was Get a Job. That was pretty fun. Kind of weird though. Like, these are the kind of cartoons that I don't know if you're ever gonna see any of this stuff anymore today. Like, you know, shows like What a Cartoon and Oh Canada, you know, these compilation shows that put out all of these weird films that you wouldn't, like we, the regular public, probably wouldn't have seen otherwise unless you went to like an art festival or film festival or anything. But like I said, I think Oh Canada used to air like later at night, and it makes me wonder, like, who exactly was this made for? You know, like, it's clearly not really for like kids, but kids can watch it. Like, this was definitely from like that very early Wild West era of animated programming, like Nickelodeon, the early days of Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network. You know, Disney had a lot of stuff to fall back on, you know, all of their old shorts, but especially Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, it was like, they just kind of just, I think that was like the era of just throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what stuck. It's like, okay, we have so much airtime that we have to fill, just put this on, like, and kids ended up being subjected to some of like the weirdest things like this, but also the most creative things too, like, and it's kind of interesting, like, this subject matter that different artists decide to talk about in a short film. Like, of all things in animation, like, of all the subject matter that you would pick, we're gonna have a little cartoon about somebody trying to get a job, and yet this was like probably one of the most well animated, like, funny things I've seen like in a while, and it does, in just such a short amount of time, it does cover all of the, you know, just all of the frustration of going through, like, you know, the resume process, interview process, how you conduct yourself and everything. Like, honestly, I would say nowadays, anybody out there, you know, the younger generation now who's now looking for work, first off, I really, like, hope you guys out there are, you know, I feel really sorry for anybody nowadays who has to just go through that arduous process of trying to, like, put yourself out there and wait for that phone call and everything to come in, because as you've probably seen here, the job process is nothing like what it once was. You know, you can't just walk in, get a resume, write stuff down. There's just so much more BS you have to go through, and you're lucky they even look at your resume. There's all these all these little tricks you have to do just to try and, like, hope that they get you in for an interview, and then hoping that you say all the right things that they want to hear. You know, but as funny as this and charming as this was, this cartoon kind of did have a point. It really did show, like, just how frustrating it can be to try to find work, and I don't know if he was just dreaming up a wife and kids or anything, or if that was supposed to be his wife or girlfriend, but, you know, she does have a point. It's like, hey, I'm not staying with this, you know, freeloader or whatever, you know, you gotta, you know, put in some effort here into this relationship, like, but yeah, but like I said earlier, I do wonder, like, you know, kids watching this, if this is what put them off on being like, oh man, like, being an adult's gonna be horrible or whatever. And yeah, when you grow up, there's other responsibilities that you have, but there are a lot of things about being an adult that are great, that, you know, there are certain things about my childhood that I do not miss at all. Like, there actually is a lot more freedoms that you get being an adult versus being a kid, so I don't know, but yeah, this was so weird. I almost wonder if if the person who made this just really liked that song, if they just really liked 50s doo-wop and was like, I'm going to make a whole cartoon just around this one song I like, which, hey, why not? You know, it's animation, it's your film, you do whatever you want. And, but yeah, it was fun just listening to that song again. Like I said, I do remember doing it was a project about life in the 50s, and there was all kinds of music that I looked up for it. Like, I think it was like either middle school or early high school, and I do remember this was one of the songs that came up a lot. My parents have a lot of old records and stuff I think they do have this song on it. They have a whole bunch of like old music that you probably won't like find anymore at all, which that's the power of physical media. But anyway, yeah, that was Get a Job. This was really fun. And if any of you guys out there have any suggestions for things that you want me to react to, especially if you can find, if any of you guys know the titles of any of the other O Canada shorts, like from the O Canada show, please leave a comment, because I would like to see some of the other ones and kind of relive, like, you know, my childhood, staying up like late at night on the weekend and just having to catch like odd stuff like this on TV. Stuff that you're definitely not going to see anymore at all. You almost have to know what you're looking for and just actively hunt it down yourself. Thanks for having this, going on this journey with me, and of course, as always, I will always have links to the original video in the description so that you can see it for yourself without my commentary over it. Definitely give these people the view so that we can generate some more, you know, some more views, get some more eyes on some of these old shorts that I really hope don't, you know, fall by the wayside or get forgotten at all. You know, this is definitely like an era of animation that probably, like, you know, just isn't the same anymore, just isn't coming back at all. As always, feel free to pick up any of my books, which you will see in the end credits here. I've got Ruby and the Magic Lantern, Dante's Handiwork, my newest children's book, Reenie Bo the Rainbow Girl, as well as my ongoing webcomic, Jamie Jupiter. I am actually in the process of creating my own author website for myself, where you're going to be able to subscribe to all the latest updates and all the latest art projects I'm working on, all the latest writing projects that I'm working on. I'm just putting the final finishing touches on it, and I will definitely have announcements about that soon, so definitely stay tuned. But until next time, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and bye-bye.